Good morning. We are back on our journey to brave, 100 days to brave. Our journey continues. We're using a book written by Annie F. Downs, her book of daily devotionals, and we're using it to help us to become our most brave, our most confident, our most courageous selves. We are actually into a new section of the book today. We're starting here. It is Brave Enough to Persevere. We just finished up the section of the book that was brave enough to face change, and that was a pretty interesting section. If you're joining us midway, go back through days 51 through 59. Those readings were definitely good and, again, helping us to grow. We are in a new section, Brave Enough to Persevere. Sometimes everything hurts, even when you are brave. So again, I don't read these early, so we're getting into this together. Day 60, let's get into it. Life is hard. Ooh, okay. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. That's John chapter 16, verse 33. You don't need me to tell you this, do you? Life is hard. I don't know what I thought I was signing up for, but I guess I thought things would be easier than this. Maybe I'm the slowest learner on our planet, but I'm still surprised every time a tragedy happens in my life or a situation takes a turn I did not expect. I landed in Texas a few weeks ago and turned my phone off of airplane mode. While I'm flying, all phone business halts, but the minute the wheels are down, I am back in action. I'm always excited to see what texts have come in while I was in the air, usually 2 or 3, or if I'm lucky, 5. This day, 79. Between Nashville and Dallas, something had happened. The screen on my phone exploded with a waterfall of text messages. I couldn't even try to keep up as they blazed down my screen, but one word kept catching my eye. Dead. Someone was dead. I couldn't tell who. The messages were passing my eyes too quickly, but panic rose in my chest because I knew tragedy had just landed with me in Texas. The next few hours were filled with grief and weeping and changing flights and booking flights and moments of not knowing what to do. The nature of tragedy, huh? It sneaks up on you and sends your world into a tailspin, and then it is weeks, months, years of questions of pain and sadness and grief. So I'm taking a pause right here because, like I said, I don't read these early. I don't read ahead. I read it new, fresh as I tape it because, again, we are on this journey together. So for this, we're going to date this one. This is June 8th, and it's actually my wedding anniversary. And as some of you may know or not, my hubby passed away unexpectedly. It's been 4 years, back in 2015, and we're now in 2019. So to read about this today on our anniversary, it's just a little difficult, but we move on. All right. I felt it in the death of someone I loved. I felt it when my pastor stood on our church's stage and said he was leaving. I felt it when the text came through that said our relationship was done. Over text, I know, the worst. Life isn't always easy. In fact, I think I'm growing to believe that life isn't often easy. My friend, Mike Foster, founder of People of the Second Chance, said it this way on Twitter, and I love it so much I want to tattoo it on my arm. Life is messy, hard, and weird. We don't need to act surprised anymore, right? So simple and yet brilliant, and so important to remember, hence the tattoo idea. God knows that life is painful. So yeah, you can be sad, you can be angry, you can be confused, but you don't ever have reason to despair. Even when it gets tragic and dark, do not despair. You are braver than that. All right. Our point that's brought out in today's reading for day 60, Life is Hard, is you can be sad, you can be angry, you can be confused, but you don't ever have reason to despair. So despite life being hard, we don't have to despair. We still continue to plow through it. All right, our call to action for today, day 60, be brave. I don't know what kinds of hurt or tragedy you are facing right now, but I know, as Mike said, life is messy, hard, and weird. Allow yourself to feel that today. All right. I don't know what kinds of hurt or tragedy you are facing right now, but I know, as Mike said, life is messy, hard, and weird. Allow yourself to feel that today. And that's it for day 60. Life is hard. Again, I thought our piece about brave enough to face change was a lot to go through. I'm thinking this next section of the book is going to be the same. Definitely looking forward to being brave enough to persevere. Sometimes everything hurts even when you are brave. That's day number 60 for us, people. I obtained this book from Amazon. You can do the same, or your local bookstore. Check it out for free at your local library. But I encourage you to continue to follow along with me pretty much daily as we journey on to Brave together on this 100-day journey. Thank you guys so very much for going along with me on this journey. As you see, it's a real thing for me. Again, I am learning how to become more brave. Today, perfect example. Again, all this came about for me after the death of my husband. So knowing that today that life is hard, but we still plow through and we work to persevere. So let's continue doing it together. Until tomorrow, have a great day, folks. Peace.